Hi there, it's Amanda Davis, owner and founder of Business Solutions by Design. We are your accounting ally. Coming back to you this week to talk to you about, again, QuickBooks Connect. Last time we kind of gave you a little recap on all of the stuff that was going on and at the actual conference. And now that I've had some time to be back and to truly reflect on my notes a little bit, wanted to talk to you about implementation, because when you come back from a conference, implementation is very important. So I did take some notes, so I might be referring back to this here and there. But one of the things that we are going to be focusing on is our onboarding process. And what that means is when we bring a new client in, they don't always understand what the expectations are, what the timelines are, what the deliverables are, what to expect, and all of that stuff. And it can take a ton of time because sometimes there's cleanup, a lot of times there's training involved, there's new systems, and they're just completely giving us over this themselves to this process and trying to work through it. So that's something that takes a lot of time when we bring in a new client. So in terms of growth and scalability, that's something I want to see if I can systemize or automate. So we're going to be focusing on some of the tools that they talked about, using MailChimp, setting up welcome emails with training videos that have a normal cadence where it says, okay, well, this week we're going to show you this, and next week we're going to talk about this, and we're going to introduce you to your bookkeeper, and really try to make that that easy, because hopefully I'm not going to be doing most of the onboarding from now on, and we're going to be training some people on how to do it. But hopefully it will also make our clients feel more comfortable and at ease, so that they have a more standard way that we kind of welcome them into our business. One of the things that we talked about was calendar blocking. So another thing, as a business owner, I'm just like, how do I get stuff done, right? Like, there's a lot. And how do I keep up with all of it? And so there's this thing called strategic calendar blocking. So basically, at the beginning of the year, you go in with your business partners or whoever's helping you with your business and the strategy, and you go build out blocks. So you do things like strategic and planning, growth, to-dos, and content marketing, or whatever it is, and you make these big blocks of time that you're going to put tasks in below, and then you be consistent with how you block your time out. So if every Thursday you're going to spend 2 hours on strategic planning for the business, then every Thursday you need to put 2 hours in for that, and you need to make that a priority on your calendar. So there's some cool things there. So that might actually be its own blog on how to manage your calendar and kind of keep up with things, so that you're still growing your business, working on your business, not just working in your business. So that's kind of one of the things we kind of talked about. So that was kind of fun. Calendar blocking, making the truly big ticket items very important, putting them on your calendar a year out, like for the year you are planned. So that one's kind of interesting. I'll see how I follow up with that. We'll come back to that one next year, right? See how I'm doing. And then I've attended this class from Joe Woodard, and he's great, and he does Scaling New Heights and all this stuff, and really interesting man, knows a lot of cool things. But one of the things he was like trying to help us with is, again, how to be more efficient, how not to procrastinate, how to do good things, and how to live with free of mental clutter, how to get your tasks done without being overwhelmed. And one of the cool things, a little takeaway, was 0 emails in your inbox. And so he has these items. So one of the things is delete it. One of the things is to delegate it. One of the things is do it, respond to it. And the other one is to defer it. And if you defer it, you can put it in a note system. So that's something I'm looking at. Or you can put it in a task system. And don't set yourself up reminders. Like, if you're going to put it in a task system, know that every day on a specific time, or once a week, or whatever it is, you're going to go back in, and you can trust that system, so you don't constantly have to be generating more emails so that you can go through this process. So delete it, delegate it, do it, defer it. Yay! 0 emails. How great is that? That's so cool. Let's see. That one was kind of an interesting takeaway. We'll see how good I do about that. I do a lot of filing system with my emails, and that kind of takes up a little bit of time. So I might rethink how I do that next year. And then I'll be looking at setting into more of a trainer and speaker role. So that was something that I kind of looked into. So hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of these type of things, maybe some Instagram stories and maybe more trainings and classes that we do both in person but also digitally. And maybe I'll be doing some traveling and speaking at events. So that's kind of what I'm moving towards. And then the one app that I was looking at this year that I think might be useful to some of our clients is called Fathom. It's a Fathom, and it does some additional reporting and KPIs that you can really structure and customize to your clients so that you can see very specific metrics within their operations with real-time information that works on top of QuickBooks Online API. So Fathom is something that I'll look into in terms of pricing and in terms of value, what's going to be there. But I got to meet one of the founders and the creators of the software. So that was kind of interesting. There's lots more stuff that we had happen, but I'm trying to be very, very specific and very exclusive in my call to actions and my executions and my follow-up and my implementation from QuickBooks Connect. So I really want to work on the streamlining the automation, working on my calendar, getting things done faster and moving into more of a training role and offering more value for our clients. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted on how all of that's going to work. I have a weekend so we can get started. I'm really excited. I hope all of you had a great time at QuickBooks Connect or following along on social media. Leave us your comments on things that maybe you're going to be doing and implementing this year. Maybe it's not QuickBooks Connect. Maybe it's another conference. So let us know what you're doing. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys get back to your morning. This is Amanda Davis, owner and founder, Business Solutions by Design, your accounting ally. Talk to you next week.